Welcome back. This is the third interview in my first series talking with Sri Ashok Singh, and I was hoping that you could tell us something that you said to me the first time that you taught me Kriya, and you've echoed it many times since then, and I just thought it was so beautiful and so perfect. And that's that when we go in Kriya, we go up to the medulla, and this is where the aha moment happens. And so in our everyday life it can just happen to us, but in Kriya Yoga we're doing it on purpose. We're going to that place. And so it's an area where downloads can happen. And you said it so wonderfully. You said this is where we Google God. And it's just stuck with me ever since, and I love it. And I was hoping that you could talk about that.
Well, in Kriya Yoga, when we are practicing and we are trying to chant the mantra Om in it, we are constantly from a very distant place calling for God and trying to get there. Mm-hmm. But when we call God from very far distance and not ready, we don't get the benefit of the knowledge that God is ready to provide us.
Right.
Just like in Google, if you Google with improper steps,
right,
and wrong questions, you don't get the answer.
Right.
And many things don't seem to make sense. Right. Similarly, we go through a very early stage of Google when we are practicing Kriya Yoga. So the Kriya Yoga is not waste of time in any place. But once we clean our system with the practice and getting rid of all the karmic seeds in our databases that are at each chakra, mm-hmm. and in our behavior patterns of different nature are there. So when we calm that down, then we get established deeper into the sixth chakra, uh-huh. which is the medulla oblongata, Krishna chakra, Guru chakra.
Yes.
And when you are in Krishna Guru chakra, it's like talking to a guru and getting answers in real life, in our worldly life.
Yes.
But here we are going to get it at a God's state. God talking to, asking question from God. And many a times in the beginning stages, we don't seem to get the answer because we're not cleaned up quite enough. And we don't think that we got the answer. But when we are in the world doing something, suddenly the answer comes.
Right.
Which you had asked a few days ago or months ago, a year ago.
Right.
And suddenly comes.
Right.
That's connecting to God better now.
Right.
So the practice is to make sure that you are in a non-dual state of bliss, mm-hmm. so that you really know that that means you are close to God and you're listening to God and not putting your 2 cents into it and confusing it.
Right, right.
Okay?
Right.
And then when you listen to God, you will know that if you are that close to God, that answers will tell you that that was the right answer. Mm-hmm. Because the answers you get, you make sense. That's what you were searching.
Perfect. There's a deep knowing.
And that is very similar to Googling on the computer.
Right, right. You know when you got the answer you were looking.
You have frustrating moments while you're Googling on the computer.
Right, right.
And because you didn't really ask the right questions, you used the right words, and maybe didn't connect to the right database or something. Mm-hmm. And here is in practice you go through the same stages, and when you're very clean and very calm and totally surrendered by cleaning your karmic seeds and feeling bliss at each moment, then you get answer from God. And not only that, you later on merge God. There's no difference between you and God.
Right.
You know.
That's beautiful. Well, it's always stuck with me, and I really love it. And I think it's a cornerstone of what you teach. It's really beautiful.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
If you like this, be sure to hit that bell down below so we can all see you next time.
Yeah.
Take care.
Thanks.
Thank you. This pillow likes me.
Where did you get stuck in there?
It's the button. It keeps getting stuck on the loop.
Are you still recording it?
Yeah. We'll put this on the funny reel.